Well, I guess I'll just go with regular old audio. I don't know. Can you hear me now? Yeah, I can see my microphone working now. What in the world? I was singing good morning to you. Okay, maybe it's a good thing you didn't hear it. It ended with a monkey thing. It's okay. So continue. It's all good. Good morning, Vicki McHale. Ooh, your energy's coming back right, girl. You've been a little wonky lately. You're a little wonky lately. Still sound? Oh, you can hear me now, okay? Mm. You didn't need to hear me sing. Did you guys see the video about the girl they call Nightbird from I think Zanesville, Ohio, and she's saying she made Simon cry for America's Got Talent. Oh my gosh, we were sitting on the couch, I'm bawling like a baby. It was the best display of human strength I think I've ever seen. Just an amazing young girl. If you haven't seen the meme or the short video about America's Got Talent and Nightbird, watch it, because man, I tell you, the strength of that young woman is, yeah, he doesn't cry easy, does he? But boy, he just couldn't keep it together for that one. And she was beautiful, her voice was beautiful and all. I don't think she was the best I'd ever heard on the program, but what she was singing through and the words that were coming out of her mouth were just amazing. Vicki Mills, sending tons of healing energy your way. I know everybody on here will do the same because everybody on here is absolutely amazing. So don't forget, you guys, if you're on another platform, we do have the Late Bloomers. I'm going to put this up here. We have the Late Bloomers platform as well. You can find us on Facebook here if you're not on the Late Bloomers group. We do a lot of announcements through there. Yes, Simon is getting softer as he's getting older. You're totally right, Katrina. It's like they're wearing him down. He is getting a lot softer. A lot softer. Good morning, everybody. Last night we had our membership class, right? And we're doing a revolving class. Once a month now, we're doing a chat class because we have so much fun within it and we get to talk about a bunch of different things, and a lot of things go on in chat class. And it's not just about that, it's about some other ways we can improve the group and things like that. But we were talking last night about different ways to include things into the newsletter. And if you go to the Late Bloomers group, you'll notice that I have put a post up this morning. I'm going to pin it to the top, and we are asking people, and you don't have to be part of the private membership, okay? You don't have to be part of the private membership. Marta, we have you in the group, right? We have you in the private membership group, because it goes out on the link goes out on the private membership group, and it goes out on the Kajabi community. And I need somebody to write copy for me. I really do. I need someone to write copy for me. I think I'm going to talk to Nancy Billiard. So I can just send out emails about this is available, that's available. But what we were talking about last night was I'm looking for ways just to flesh out the newsletter, because the newsletter is great. You know, the newsletter has a couple little things, and it talks about the pagan holiday for the month and a little bit of astrology. But the person that usually does astrology, she hasn't been feeling super well, so I haven't been bothering her, because these are people that donate their time, right? So and I know that there's been a couple people that haven't really felt well, so I just have let them do their own thing. And I don't bother people for stuff. I try not to. So we're looking to flesh out the newsletter, and we want to put in an article about aha moments. So we need to get you on those classes, girl. We have a whole lot of fun. So yeah, I mean, but I'm talking about the group, not them just signing up, but I'm talking about the group. So we want to do an article, 200 words or less, possibly, but some people's experiences are more than that, right? On just a short article each month on somebody wants to share their aha moment. Because really, what is life but just one series of aha moments after another, right? The difference is, how long do we go between them? How long do we slow down? This is a really cool topic. How long do we slow down before we have our next aha moment. Why is my nose ring shining? It's weird. It looks like it's glittering. Like, people, do you have a nose ring? I now know I will need to figure something out for the Metatron meditation and spirit art class. Good news, I now know I will need to figure something out for the Metatron meditation and spirit art class. Good news. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. So aha moments, right? My first aha moments that really, really stuck me into, okay, something's weird in life. I might have some things I need to assess and think of shifting gears in my life. I was doing paranormal investigations, and I was able to pinpoint where things were, and that was really cool, right? That's really cool. It's a great parlor trick. So what happened was, the first time when I saw Sunny, and if you don't know the story about Sunny, Sunny was an energy that I brought back from Florida with me that attached himself to Sam, and he was there for a good couple months before I actually realized, and I had another intuitive tell me and validate the description of the person. And that moment right there, sitting in that chair and having that intuitive tell me, and just, good morning, Mr. Fry, give a description of Sunny that I had a clairvoyant moment, was my first clairvoyant moment. And she described him to a T. And it was my first aha moment where I was like, holy crap, there's so much more to this than I thought. And that's an aha moment, right? But life is a series of aha moments. And the more you recognize them, and because they're miraculous, right? They really do. They create a different thought process for us. They create a different, wow, there's so much more beyond what I thought there was, beyond what I was taught to believe. And then the more you start to notice things like that, more aha moments come, until life is just one big, huge aha moment where you're just suddenly amazed by everything. It's amazing that the moon is in the orbit that it's in, or maybe not such a big coincidence, but the more you learn, the more you kind of go, really? Really? It's like the only thing that doesn't spin. I don't get it. So we start to look at, and then we start to go down rabbit holes, right? And when we get to the bottom of the rabbit hole, what do? We have another aha moment. So we're going to be living from aha moment to aha moment. Notice, anybody from class last night? I have a marker in front of me. I have a pen. I do not have a pencil. I need to go buy pencils. Wavies, good morning. So we are looking for aha moments. There's a post on the Late Bloomers group. That's the link right there, Late Bloomers groups /Late Bloomer. We're looking for your aha moment. Keeping in mind that it is going to go into the newsletter, but I can remove your name. That's not a problem. If you don't want your name in there, that's not a problem, right? So share. It's story time. You don't have to do it here. Yeah, but it's not a pencil. I need a pencil. I can't write in my calendar with a pen. I just can't do it. So, because I couldn't figure out how to work Zoom Room, and now I have time to figure something out. Oh, good. There should be just a link that you click. Should be. We also talked last night about doing a class on pulling in angels into the four corners of your home and your property. That will be scheduled for, I'll write it down in my schedule when I have a pencil. Mr. Fry, bring me home some pencils. No, don't bring home. I'll go get my own pencils. The 26th of July, we're going to do that on the 26th of July. We're going to call in the angels to the four corners of your home and your property. We can send your gift package of pencils. No, it's okay. I have to go outside today and get them. I have to go buy Buford a bland diet. We stressed him so badly the other day doing the invoicing with the invoicing gun. No way around it. He needs some rice and some Hamburger. Having a rough week. Poor little guy. Matter of fact, he's had such a rough week that he's in the room with me. He's following me like a tick on my butt. But him and Odin are sitting back here. Normally they're in the living room. You send a case of pencils. Don't send pencils. And here's really funny. The house in Ohio, I have a whole drawer of nothing but American Quarter Horse pencils like this big around. I mean, there's a huge thing of pencils. But that's where they're at. They're in Ohio. Clicked the link for Zoom and host let me in, but I couldn't hear anything. Tried it every way I could think. Even tried those earphone buds. So you got on last night, but we couldn't hear you. You couldn't hear us. It has to be your setting on your speakers. It has to be your speaker settings. We can help you with that. Ask Aaron. Ask Aaron later on today. Aaron will get you hooked up. Aaron's good. Look at me throwing Aaron out there. Ask Aaron. So good morning. We also talked about last night. We had a lot to talk about last night. We also talked about participation and ways to get people that are consistently participating more entries into the giveaways. So we are really we're trying to make things a little bit more. We're trying to help. We're trying to bring things the way you guys want it to be, and that's what this is about, right? What is a theme with not being able to hear? It's a clue. Look, here's me. I do not. You guys notice how many technical difficulties I've had lately, right? I haven't watched it yet, Vicki. Last night, what was I doing last night? I was working on the computer. I didn't get to watch it last night. I don't have the Orgonite my sister gave me for Christmas on my desk. It's in Oklahoma. It's coming home this weekend. Yeah, Aaron, ask Aaron. Carson McDonough. Okay, let's chat about how I might be able to help with some of your back-end stuff. Is Aaron here? No, he's not. Look at me. No, he's not here. Is he here? My internet seems patchy. Is anybody else having a hard time seeing me? Because I should have like excellent internet. Like excellent internet. I will watch that. We talked about that a little bit last night, Vicki, about how funny it was. Oh, you're on your cell phone? Aaron sleeps till 2. He needs a rooster. You need to put a rooster in your backyard, Isis. Okay, everyone else can see me. Okay. Actually, I this morning I had, and this is so this morning I don't even know what brought it up. I was walking around the house doing something, and I saw Aaron with a job, not necessarily like a go out of the house kind of job, but something where he's much more active. And I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't because I know he has some limitations there, but it wasn't necessarily about bringing in as much money or anything, but it was about making him feel productive. I don't understand. I don't know if you'll understand what I'm talking about, but the rooster would be in danger. We have had this happen. As Mr. Fry, we've had this happen where there was a rooster let loose in the of the apartment complex we lived in Florida. I'm not going to tell you who let the rooster loose. I don't think I have to. Uh, you're trying to get off your diabetics meds. Yay! Yeah, that's kind of what it was, Isis. It's kind of what it was. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Kelly. So, check the Late Bloomers group, you guys, for the aha moment post. If you guys want to share your aha moment, we want to hear about it. And you don't have to be part of the private membership to do it. Just be a part of the human race. That's all. Well, okay, well, that's subjective too, right? Good morning, Nancy Bulliard. I want to talk to you later on about helping me write a few things. Maybe I don't know. I don't have the time to do it. Hi, good morning. So that's what we want to do. We want to talk about aha moments, but that really is what life is. A series of aha moments. If you could think back to your first aha moment, what would be my first really significant life-changing aha moment in your life? I know what mine is. Oh, yeah, no. Okay. We have great aha moments and then we have not so great aha moments. Like when we have the aha moment that people aren't as good as we're taught when we're little, like not all adults are great people. Not all kids our own age are great people. Those are aha moments, right? But I'm looking for homesick today. Feel better, Jill. I saw that you weren't feeling very well. Feel better. But I can think, and this is going to sound so sappy to you guys. It's going to sound so sappy to you guys, right? But I know what my first major aha moment was in my life. Major aha moment. And I love this aha moment because now, and of course at the time I didn't understand, but now I can look back at this and go, everything has a purpose. Everybody in our life is put there because of this thing's going to lead to that thing, and that thing is going to lead to this thing, and we're all going to find our lessons are laid in front of us. Do we pick them up or not? I was an extremely, extremely, extremely shy child. I was very shy. I didn't talk a lot, unless it was to my mom, who I probably drove nuts. I didn't talk to other people. I was very, very shy. And the weekend I met Sam Fry changed my life. That's my aha moment in my life. 11 or 12. We have debate about how old we were. And I remember, I cannot lose contact with this person. I cannot lose contact with this person. That was my aha moment. I just can't lose contact with this person. I was so invested from the moment I saw him walking up the dock with my fish that I couldn't lose contact with him. And I was a very brazen little girl, and I asked for his phone number, right? We lived a state away from where we were. Yeah, it was when I met Sam. I was so nervous when my phone rang. Oh no, I think I called him first. Yeah. Right? And it was an aha moment. Every time my phone rang or every time I called him, I had butterflies in my stomach. And after we turned 16 and we had some on and offs, right? I would go slink into the store where he worked, which was right by my mom and dad's diesel shop. And every time I walked in the door, it was butterflies. How do you get away from that, right? How do you go, oh, that's not important? But it was important. How old? We were 11 or 12 when we met. We got married when we were 18. Had our first child when we were 19. Second one, 21. Tubes died. Tubes died. We probably fought until we were 30. And then the rest is what you see now. So there's aha moments. You have a child. Boy, is that an aha moment. I have responsibilities. And it's beautiful, right? Aha moments. Life is a series of one aha moment to the next. We did. We fought till we were about 30. We argued. But we were learning each other. Mm-hmm. And now we don't even really have to talk too much. Now we don't really have to talk too much because we know what each other are thinking. For some reason, you thought Sam was several years older than me. No, Sam is just 3 months older than me, less than 2 months and 25 days. You know what? You're right, Marta. Sometimes you're lucky to find the person you are meant to be with the rest of your life. And so this is a big lesson for me. This lifetime, here's what happens, right? I'm so blessed, and so many people are so blessed to have found whatever you want to call them, your other half, your twin flame, whatever you want to call him. And I know he's a huge part of my soul. I mean, I just know that we mesh so well together. But what also comes with this lifetime is the absolute terror and fear that I've had to work on and let go of being one of us not being here, right? Because now you found that person. Everybody thinks that's all fun and games, right? You find that person, but then you have the thing come in your head and says, how do I go forward without this person? I had to really work on this. I had to really, really work on this. And I think that's when I started to really get into the whole life between lives thing, because at that point I went, oh, well, nobody else, they don't leave. Nobody leaves, right? We just meet up again. Also, in this lifetime, one of my, I know this is, I have the choice of when I want to come back from life to life. Okay. Normally on the other side, we get this, hey, this nudge, it's time to go back. I decide on the other side when I want to come back. That's the joy of being what we're called earth angels. Great. Wonderful. Perfect. And this may be one of the last times I come back. But my husband has one more to go. Do I come back or do I let him learn on his own? So, I mean, there's all these things, right? Speaking of cougars, I'm 12 years older than my hubby. Good for you, Nancy. Oh, gosh. Your father met your mother when they were 11. They were married 73 years before he passed. Isn't that amazing? They still had held hands. Oh, yeah. There's little tweaky things you do to keep your energies attached. You keep your energies going and the love lit. There's little tiny little things you do. Still working on it. Still haven't met the one. And I'm a cougar. But yeah, I mean, maybe you guys were joking. I thought you were serious. Oh yeah, it could be. I don't know. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Speaking of cougars, I love you. Um, let's pull out the magical times cards. I know it's been just like the oddest conversation, but it's a very endearing one, right? If we start to look at things as little blessings along the life rather than just occurrences. What is it? What is it that makes us feel incredible? All these little moments. All these little moments. That's our card right there. If I can catch it before it falls in. Don't go away. Okay, I got it. Men my age always look so old to me, but the thought of a much younger man is icky to me. I guess I either like thinking I'm better looking than I am, or I have to heal out the cougar thing. Heal out the cougar thing. You know what? Age is just a number, right? It's just a number. It really is. I don't feel 50. I don't feel 50. I feel a good 26. I'll go with it. I'll go with 26. No, I won't. Gosh, you know how hard I was working at 26? I was working my ass off at 26. 14 hours a day doing nails. No, ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna fly for me. I like where I'm at. Okay. Allergies in the desert suck. Just saying that. Age is only a number, and other people are more worried about it than you are. No, that's sometimes the case, right? A lot of people worry about how they are. Yeah. I don't feel my age, and many people think I'm younger than you. So, yeah, right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it can be devastating. 43, 45, old enough to be taken seriously, young enough to be cool. I don't care. My hair's going to be purple till the day I die. Even if it's just one of those little old lady rinses. If you guys catch me in an old lady rinse, please message me. Be like, no, no, no. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is a great card. I love this one. Because we're talking about these little aha moments, right? And what are these beautiful little moments in our life that bring more prosperity? The more we notice them as little aha beautiful moments, the more come to us. It's manifestation, right? Blech. Manifestation. It happens in all areas of our life, not just money and things that we want, but people don't realize how much we manifest our own happiness. Ever notice, and I'll give an example. I'm getting ready to open my books back up to readings. Okay. I'm getting ready to do that. And it's because I feel like I want to. I miss it. I miss doing the healings. I miss that. And I only do it once a week, right? But that's okay. And when my energy is low, I don't get a lot of bookings. When my energy is like, let's do this, booking, 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 booking. I have people messaging me for bookings consistently lately. And I'm like, I'm not reading. Let me refer you. And they go, what? I really seriously people, what? What do you mean you're not reading? Why are you online? Look, this is my habit time. So, oh my gosh. I feel older when I'm not taking care of my body, mind, and spirit. Wellness is the fountain of youth. Absolutely. Isis, absolutely. There's so much to this, right? This morning, because over the past 2 weeks, I've only done morning exercise maybe once or twice. I've been really, really bad at it. I've been really bad at my diet in the last, and I'm not talking about eating lettuce. I'm talking about what I eat in general, diet, my food. I've been really bad at it in the last couple weeks, and I put myself in a position where I'm backsliding in my weight. And I'm like, I'm not happy with that because it doesn't have to do with this so much as it has to do with my health. And you're totally right. If your health isn't up to par either, it affects your energy. So this morning I stood back and I did my Qigong and I went, oh my gosh, I feel so much better. And the reason I hadn't been doing my exercise is because I put it on my list of things to do for the day that was a must do. If I don't do this, I'm not being successful. And then I start to dread it. So what I did this morning is I went, I am blessed with enough time to feel better. I had to change my thought process because I realized this morning that I went, oh, I have put this as a must-do job thing on my list and I'm not enjoying it. Time to get back to the enjoyment of feeling that energy flow. So rather than go through at the speed of what the person on the YouTube video was doing, I went at my own speed just so that I could ramp up that energy. Can you hear me? Because we're talking about energy flow. Screen froze. Just so that I could ramp up that energy as I was working and feel the flow of energy as I was going through my exercise. It wasn't so much about the exercise as it was a standing meditation. And increasing my energy flow so everything through my body was working better. And yes, I've worked my muscles as well, but I went, I do this because I feel better when I do it, because I feel like I've moved and I have created more energy. So you're right. When we're working our body, we feel a little better. We feel a lot better, right? Energy is everything. It's hard to keep up all the time. It is, right? It is so hard sometimes when, especially when you go in day to day and you're surrounded by people that are angry. I feel like I am in an episode here in Santa Fe of Driving Angry. Have you guys ever seen that with Nicolas Cage? I feel like I'm in a Driving Angry movie here. People are horrible, horrible. Put your blinker on. I challenge you. Put your blinker on. You're going to drive a mile. Nobody's going to let you over. They're mean, you know? And that is kind of like, I like to drive. I like to drive Southern. Hey, how you doing? Got your hand on the wheel. Hey, how you doing? You do that around here, they're going to flip you off because they think you're flipping them off. But I mean, I try to be much friendlier than that. They're not friendly here. Some of them are. Some of them are. But pushy, 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 entitled people. Pushy, entitled people. And there's a difference between, I'm going to say this and I'm probably going to upset people. There's a difference between being a spiritual person and feeling all high and mighty and I'm spiritual, so I'm better than you. And if you don't believe my way, and this is where, if you find a teacher that says my way or the highway is the best bet. I am smarter. I'm more in tune. I am more in line with spirit, and I'm entitled. A lot of that around here, you guys. A lot of that. Instead of, I'm in tune with myself, and I'm in tune with what's going on around me, and I'm aware of the feelings of others, and yet I still want to be on that spiritual level and love other people because they're in their own journey and they are doing their own thing. And I love that about them. Yeah. Or people, people get very, very entitled here. Very entitled. Like they will just, you'll be in line and they'll just come stand to the left of you and try to cut into line. And you're like, now here's very spiritual people, right? Like real, you just like, I just want everybody to be happy kind of thing. Do you let them in or not? Right. They're really, really working my spiritual nerves. I'm not gonna lie. I'll just be like, I'll push my cart forward right over top of you. I am not even kidding. I'm entitled, so tired of your entitled butt. I just can't even take it. I want to be spiritual. But what does spiritual mean to you? Liver stagnation leads to anger issues. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. I know there's a lesson to be learned there. Patience. I work on patience all the time. I am an extremely impatient person, but I wait my turn. I stand respectful of other people's energy and space. And I try to respect, even driving. Hey, if somebody needs over, they may have something much more important they need to do than I do. I'm going to the store. They may need to be getting home to their child, right? So they have their blinker on, let them over. Let them do that. But don't try to run me over. I'm sorry. If you're looking for la 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 spiritualism, but then they'll talk out the other side of their mouth, and I can't stand it. But that's their way, and that's okay. There is the thing of common decency. I agree. I remind them that there's a source. I just tell them the back of the lines in the back. There's the back right there. Right there. I'm not going to run over with my cart. I really am not. But I'm not going to stand there and let them somebody just be like, oh, well, I come here all the time. I've heard this while being in Santa Fe. I come here all the time. Well, then you know that the line's back there. Oh yeah. Marta, because you're in Puerto Rico, right, Marta? confirm that because I know you were between like Michigan and Puerto Rico. Um, yeah, truckers, I'm real respectful of truckers. We have a trucker family. Just give them the mother stare. Oh, no, no. Everyone has their own path. You're totally right. They do. They do. They have their own path. But I think the more that people, the more spirituality that is out there, and the more diverse paths that people are taken, they get this false sense of entitlement and power or ego that goes with it, and they want to force it out on other people. Hmm. Yeah, city life is not for me. I know that. I know it. Too much noise. Even if it's quiet in the city, it's too much noise for me. I just keeps me keyed up. I was waiting for Marta to reply. By the way, Puerto Rico, there's a reason in Puerto Rico that they have the pull-offs along the main highway that you can stop and pray. We were taking a cab from, I think, the airport. We went over to Puerto Rico when we were living in St. Croix to go Christmas shopping. And we were like, the cab driver, insane in the membrane, and going, holy crap, are we going to make it to the hotel? We get to the hotel and we were like, why are all of these, like, there's like little Mother Mary statues, Mary Magdalene statues alongside the road, and these little palm Marys. And the guy's like, yeah, that's normal. Oh, no, that we saw them. We saw them, Marta. We saw them. We asked the guy about them. He's crazy. The little, I don't know what highway we were on. This was years ago. I don't know what highway we we're on. But it was closer to down. It was going from like the airport to downtown. I saw them. Oh, oh, I was talking about the entitled and spiritualist for them. What happened to each their own? Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, the crosses. Yeah. Marta, there were little areas. I'm hoping they're not that many that people have passed because there was a lot of them. It's Puerto Rico in itself is quite a beautiful place. My brother went and stayed up in the rainforest, and I didn't get to go, but yeah. Okay, so the one thing I haven't done is organize my desk, so that needs to happen today. I have some packages that I still have to pack out for today, and a bunch of stuff going on. That's where people have had accidents. Oh, a lot. Very scary. The cab drivers there are like bonkers, bonkers. I'm a pretty safe driver, I think. They are not. The guy we had, and it's not all of them, right? So, okay, guys. Share your aha moments on the late bloomers group, and one a month, get pencils. I'm gonna get pencils. I'm putting on my list. The invoices are out. Yes, invoices are out. If you guys purchased and didn't get an invoice, please check your email. They are out. Check your junk mail if you didn't see it right out the gate. They come from our mystical crystals, not my mystical love. No, that the huge statue of Jesus is in Rio de Janeiro, I believe. Rio de Janeiro. No, not all the cab drivers are crazy. They're not. They're not. Puerto Rico is a really cool place to visit. It really is. And I don't think you have to have a passport to go there because it's a U.S. territory. I don't think. It goes to promos tab. Brazil. Brazil. Rio de Janeiro. Brazil. Yeah. Touchdown, Jesus. Hey, look, don't make fun. You ever guys remember Big Butter Jesus? Remember Big Butter Jesus? You guys? Um, he was outside Cincinnati, Ohio, and they had sculpted this huge Jesus. I don't even know why they did this, because he looked like he was roughly carved out of butter. I'm not even kidding. He looked like it was butter. He was yellow. Nobody understood it, right? Yeah, there's one on the highway with his arms up, and I think there's also one outside Indianapolis. And but I don't know what they did when they constructed it. It wasn't the smartest construction whatsoever. But he was really cool. We drove by him all the time. And then there was a huge lightning storm one day, and the lightning struck him, and he burned down. Bob and Tom. There's a Bob and Tom episode about it. Anyways, Big Butter. Look him up. Big Butter Jesus. Yeah, it was this big thing. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I'm not picking on him. It was just there, you know. All right, so I have some work to do, and I'm sure you guys do too. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a great afternoon. Find light, find love, find joy. Feel divine because you are. And I'll talk to you later or tomorrow. Yeah, he caught on fire. He got struck by lightning. Yeah, see, somebody knew what I was talking about, right? Somebody's showing the link. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.